Standard 8 Maths Expansion Formulae. Students, in last video we have seen the expansion formulae, the main three expansion formulae which we use, that is a plus b whole square is equal to a square plus 2ab plus b square. Then second one we saw, it was a minus b whole square, that is a square minus 2ab plus b square. And third one was a plus b into a minus b, that is a square plus a square minus b square. Now next, let us see the next part of this chapter. Now we want to find out the value of this. Now you can do it by actual multiplication, but when we have to do sums, we can use this, whatever answer we get here, use it as a formula to solve other sums. Now first we will solve this sum and see what formula we are getting from this. So like we have done in the last to check the already a plus b expansion formula or a minus b expansion formula, we will do the actual multiplication. Now here we are going to multiply this x. We are going to multiply this x by into this x plus b. I am using separate colors so that you will see which x and which what I am using. Now plus a, that is also from this bracket we are going to multiply with x plus b. So this 2x is going to be multiplied by x plus b, and then plus a is going to be multiplied by x plus b. So x into x will give us x square. Now I am not going to use different colors. So we have seen, we have taken this part, this bracket first, that is this x multiplied by x plus b, then we have taken this a multiplied by x plus b. So this will be x square plus bx or xb. You can either write it as bx or write it as xb, it is same. Here ax plus ab. Now this, as I told you last time, what is the variable here? Variable is x. That is, we have these two as the like terms. They are the like terms. They are like terms. So we can do the addition. This is x square, this is ab. They are not like terms. Okay, only this is a like term. So we will write this as x square plus, let us take the x outside. So this will be b plus a plus ab. So from this we found out what we are getting. We got x square plus x into a plus b or b plus a plus ab. So we can use this as a formula to do our different sums. This can be used as a formula for this. When we have such things where it is x plus a into x plus b, these two same, these two are different, what should we get? X square plus x into b plus a or a plus b plus ab. Now using this formula we will be doing different sums. Okay. Let us take one example where we have a negative number. Okay, we will take one example where we have a negative number. Let us take this y plus 4. I'll take a sketch pen so you will be able to see properly. This is y plus 4 multiplied by y minus 3. Now students, I am using sketch pens and red, different colored, so that you will get a better idea. You don't have to use it, you have to use a blue pen or a black pen only when you are doing the sums. Remember that. Now in the formula what we have? What is the formula? X square plus x into b plus a plus ab. Let us write the formula first. Now what is here? What is this? This is x, this is a, this is x, this is b, according to our formula, that is x plus a into x plus b. So x is a, y is x, 4 is a, y is x and minus 3 is b. Now let us substitute in this formula. X square. What is x over here? So this will be what? Y square. Plus, what is plus x? That is plus y. Into bracket b plus a or a plus b. It is a plus b. A is 4 and b is minus 3. You have to take it with the sign because we have just written b. Here it is minus 3. So whole minus 3 is b. Plus a into b. Now what is a? 4. 4 into 3. 4 into 3 will be 4 multiplied by minus 3. Why b is minus 3? Remember that whenever there is a minus sign, you have to take the minus sign also with the number whenever you are doing this. This is very important. Now we will open the brackets. So here you will get y square plus. Now 4 minus 3. 4 minus 3 is 1. So it will be 1y. Now plus 4 into 3 will be 12, right? We get 12. But what will be the sign for this 12 now? This is 4 which has a plus sign and 3 has a minus sign. So plus into minus will give us a minus. Remember that. I hope you know that whenever two same signs are multiplied, like plus multiplied by plus, plus multiplied by plus, then minus multiplied by minus, and plus multiplied by minus or minus multiplied by plus. What answer we get here? Here we get plus, here also we will get plus, and here we will get minus. So when two same signs are multiplied, we always get a plus sign. But when different signs are multiplied, we always get a minus sign. So here this is 4 has a plus sign, 3 has a minus sign. So when two different signs are multiplied, we get a minus. So the answer for this will be y plus 4 into y minus 3 will give us y square plus 1y minus 12. This 1 if you don't write also will do. You can always write y square plus y minus 12. 1 is, we don't mention it, but whenever there is a single, here also now this is 1y square. We don't write that 1, but you can write this as 1y square. Okay. So we have seen one sum which was a positive, both numbers. Here they are negative. So remember, when you are taking this, write down this way what you are substituting, and then substitute over here. Each time write the formula also. We'll take one sum from the exercise now. Let us take the first sum from practice set 5.1. First sum we will do, that is a plus 2 into a minus 1. First we'll write a formula. What is the formula now? What formula we will be writing? It is x plus a into x plus b is equal to x square plus x into a plus b plus ab. So write down the formula always and then start with the sum. Now we will substitute. Now what is in place of x? What do we have here? We have a. In place of a, what do we have here? 2. Again in place of x we have a, and in place of b we have minus 1. So write down this way, substitute. Now it will be easier for you. What you have? X square. What is x? In place of x, what do we have here? A. So this will be a square plus, what is in place of x? A. Here also a. A plus b. What is a? 2 plus b. 2 plus b. Now instead of b, what we have? Minus 1. So it will be 2 minus 1 plus, what is a? 2. Put it into bracket. Multiplied by b is minus 1. Why we are putting this into bracket? Why do I put this into bracket? So that when you have different signs like we had earlier, it is easy for us to multiply when we are putting this into bracket. Now we will open the bracket. Here what we'll get? A square. 2 minus 1 will give me again 1a. Now again see here, without, first don't put a sign over here. Here also, first see what sign you are going to get when you open the bracket and then put the sign. Always remember that. Here now 2 minus 1 is 1, so the sign is not going to change. But here, because there is a minus sign, this plus into minus, as I showed you here, two different signs are getting multiplied, so the answer will be minus. So you will get here minus 2. I hope you have understood this. One more sum we will do, okay, and then the remaining sums you will do on your own. We will do one little bit difficult sum, that is a sum number 7, that is m plus 2 upon 3 m minus 7 upon 3. Okay, this is sum number 7. What we first step will be writing the formula. X plus a into x plus b. This all formula you have to learn. Remember children, the earlier 3 and this all formula whatever we will study, you have to keep in. You cannot go on multiplying when at the time of exam. You should know it. What will be the answer? X square plus x into a plus b plus ab. Now what is there in place of x? We have m. In place of a we have 2 upon 3. Again in place of x we have m. Now see, these two are same, x. So here also we should have the same number. If it is written differently, now I don't think in your this exercise you have different, but sometimes it can be you have to interchange. That will, I will tell you when we come to it. Now you don't have to think about that. What is in place of b? Minus 7 upon 3. Write along with sign. If it is a minus sign, write the sign also. Now we will substitute in this. First is x square. What is x here? M square plus m into a plus b, 2 upon 3 minus 7 upon 3. Now you will ask me why it is plus, why we are writing minus. Because the sign of this b is, this number is minus. If it was plus, then we would have written plus here. But because its sign is minus, we have to write the sign. Plus 2 upon 3 multiplied by minus 7 upon 3. I don't have place here. Put it into bracket. I will write it down one more time so it will be easier for you to understand. I am writing it here. M square plus m 2 upon 3 minus 7 upon 3 plus 2 upon 3 we multiplied by minus 7 upon 3. Now we will open the brackets. This m square will remain as m square. Now 2 upon 3 minus 7 upon 3. What will be the answer here? First, whenever you have a fraction, what you have to see whether the denominators are same. Here denominator is same, so we don't have to worry about it. Now here it is 2. 2 minus 7. How will we get when we open the bracket? Let us put, I'll show you this. This will be 2 minus 7 upon 3, isn't it? You'll get this way. Okay. Plus, let us put this into bracket. 2 upon 3 multiplied by, we will make a single bracket. Now again we will open the bracket. Now see here, directly after this step you can come to the step which I am doing. Why I am doing this in between step? Because it will be easier for you to understand. But when you become very good at doing the sums, after this step directly you can do it. M square. Now 2 minus 7. You cannot subtract 7 from 2. But you can subtract 2 from 7, right? But what is the sum? 2 minus 7. We cannot do the opposite. So we have to, while for doing the opposite, we have to do some changes. What are those changes? Subtract 2 from 7. So we will get 5. But the sign should be of the bigger number, that is minus. That's why I didn't put a sign here. And the denominator will be 3. And what we have here? M. You can write m, don't write m here. M should come after the number. Always the variable come after the number. But for multiplication purpose, we have written it first. But when we write the numbers, always the variables will come after the number, not before the number. So I hope you understood why we got here minus 5. 2 minus 7. So 7, you have to subtract 2 from 7, that is 5. But the sign should be of the bigger number. Whenever you are doing addition or subtraction of numbers which have different signs, you have to follow the procedure that way only. Subtract the smaller number from the bigger number, but give the sign of the bigger number. again here now multiplication also. Now here there is 2 multiplied by 7. Now we'll not put a sign here. First we'll see what we are going to get. This is plus 2 multiplied by minus 7. So the sign will be minus. 7 2s are 14. And this, now here when you're doing subtraction or addition, denominator same will remain the same. But when you're doing multiplication, denominator is also multiplied. So here we will get 9. Okay, so the answer is m square minus 5 upon 3m minus 14 upon 9. Go through this sum again if you want to see. Let us see. You can. I'll just show you the first step. We wrote the formula. Then we substituted. We wrote what is m, what is 2 upon 3a, that way. Then we substituted in the formula. We wrote here like this. Doing the, because we have here minus sign in between and we are subtracting, so the denominator should be equal. Here they are equal, but if they are not equal, we have to equalize them by doing cross multiplication. So we got 3 here. 2 minus 7, we cannot subtract 7 from 2, but we do the opposite and we give the sign of the bigger number, that is 7. And when you are doing the multiplication, plus 2 into minus 7 will give you minus sign here. And 7 2s are 14 and 3 3s are 9. I hope you have followed these two sums which we have done. We have done the sum number 1 and sum number 7. So the remaining sums you will do on your own.